A quick response to the Texas State Board Superintendent who said that slavery should be erased from all U.S. history textbooks. 1 Mississippi. Abraham Lincoln once said, "We cannot escape history." But the Texas State Board of Education is doing its damnedest to make sure history escapes us by blacklisting everything it can't whitewash. 2 Mississippi. America, there is nothing wrong with learning from your mistakes. The problem is you keep trying to convince us all that you haven't made any. Truthfully, it isn't the state of Texas, but the state of denial you're in that scares me. 3 Mississippi. America, perhaps you'd find solutions to new problems if you spent less time creating euphemisms for all the old ones like transatlantic slave trade, now changed to triangular Atlantic trade, and all of a sudden it has become just as profitable to take black people out of context as it was to take them out of Africa. 4 Mississippi. You are as inaccurate with your facts as Dick Cheney is with a hunting rifle. According to you, Christopher Columbus discovered post-racial America, bald eagle and Jim Crow aren't birds of a feather, and our founding fathers weren't slave owners, but pioneers in the field of human resources. 5 Mississippi. You can't turn a people's entire history into an open wound and expect them to take everything you say with a grain of salt. 6 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi. You claim that way too many black folk live in the past, but seeing as how you've already gentrified that, I can't see how that's something any of us can actually afford to do. 7 Mississippi. Just because you turn your back on something doesn't mean you've actually put it behind you, like Trayvon Martin isn't somehow Emmett Till. In both cases, you told us not to call it a lynching, but isn't it funny how laws and nooses both come with loopholes? 8 Mississippi. School them on what it means to be miseducated. Tell them till they can't tell the difference between Harlem Shake and Harlem Renaissance or Shaka Zulu and Shaka Khan. Let them fry in those classes next to those burning questions. 9 Mississippi. It isn't like we haven't had trouble with your branches before. It's just that back then they were oak, elm, and poplar. Now they're judicial, legislative, and executive. 10 Mississippi. America, if history has taught us anything about you, it's that you haven't taught us anything about history in this one Christian nation under God that says that vanity is the devil's favorite sin, yet still refers to itself as beautiful.